Hey, what is up? This is Theo here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about one bad habit that a lot of people have. I used to have it, and that is smoking. Not weed smoking, but cigarette smoking. Having said that, you ready? Let's go! Now, I'm going to share with you three main reasons for which I decided to quit smoking. So in this video, we're going to be covering financials. We're going to be talking from a money perspective. We're going to be talking from a health perspective, and also we're going to be talking from a necessity perspective. Now, the necessity part that I'm going to leave at the end because that might be just a little bit weird for most of you, but nonetheless, let's start. So let's talk from money perspective, right? So the subject of money is something that all of us like, right? Who doesn't like money? We all love money because we can buy things, we can spend it, we can travel places, we have options, right? But some of us, like I used to have it, and chances are that you do it as well. You're spending your money on cigarettes. To tell you a little bit of background just on how I started smoking, I spent about a year close to Amsterdam. I was in a small village while I was in university, and you know how Amsterdam goes, right? When I say the word Amsterdam, pretty much every single thing that your mind goes, it goes to drugs and come on, you know it, sex, drugs and sex. Those are the two main things that you find in Amsterdam. So I used to smoke a lot of weed back then, like a lot of weed, and I actually ended up into a point where I smoked so much weed because, look, I'm originally from Romania, right? And here before that we would used to make that with tobacco, right? It was a combination. And back then, while I was in Netherlands, I used to do the exact same thing. So this is where the habit appears, because I ended up smoking so much weed that I actually got used to the tobacco. And this is how I started to smoke. Now, a couple of years later, that happened in 2016, so that's in the summer of this year, in 2021, is going to be officially 5 years. Now, I stopped to smoke that. I stopped smoking weed, and also, more importantly, tobacco. Weed, it's okay, and I have nothing against it. But tobacco, I've got a couple of things against it, mainly because throughout the years I've noticed something. I would smoke about a pack every 2 days, right? So that's a pack of cigarettes. That's 10 cigarettes a day. That's a lot of cigarettes. That's a lot. And when I was checking my financials, my bank account, I could see that was hurting me. That was hurting me pretty bad. Pretty bad. Like I would end up spending roughly 10 to 20% of my entire money just on cigarettes. 10 to 20%, right? Like, hey, let's say 30% is rent, right? Like the money for cigarettes, I could get another month of rent. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That ended up hurting me from a financial point of view. Now, let's talk a little bit here about the health. Now, you and I know, we both of us know that, hey, it's not healthy, right? And you can see that on yourself. Let's say that if you're smoking right now, and if you want to go for a 20-minute run, chances are that you're not gonna run 20 minutes. You're just not gonna run 20 minutes. It's gonna be extremely hard. You're gonna feel your lungs burning, your throat burning. You would grasp for air. You could barely run and keep it going, right? I don't need to tell you that. You already know it. I can tell you only from my perspective. I live on the 5th floor, right? So whenever I need something, I have to go down 5 floors on the stairs, right? On the stairs, not with an elevator that can drop me quickly. No, that's not how it goes. Mainly because I don't have an elevator here. It's life. So one of the things that I noticed that, whenever I would go to buy some groceries, I would get something to eat. On the fourth floor, I would actually stop and grasp for air because I couldn't breathe anymore. It was so annoying to not be able to breathe properly. So that's the second reason for which I stopped smoking. Now, let's talk about necessity here, right? The third aspect. Now, I want you to imagine one thing. Let's say that you're a smoker, you smoke however many cigarettes you want a day. Maybe you smoke a pack a day. I've met some people that smoke a pack and a half a day. Some of them 2 packs a day. And it's incredible how much those people can actually smoke. But nonetheless, I want you to imagine something here for a second, just for the sake of the argument. Let's say that you're at a doctor's office, right? We all need to do our regular checkups once in a while, especially if you're looking for a job, right? They need to do that whole medical checkup. So, well, not that much during those times, but you get the gist, you get the idea. Now, what if I told you that this is just going to be a weird instance, although there are very slim chances that this is going to happen, but your doctor is gonna come to you and say that, hey man, you've got some complications and it's not looking good. You might need to operate yourself. Go to the hospital, have them open you up. That's not a pretty picture. Let's be real. That's not a pretty picture. That's a pretty bad picture. That's a really bad picture. And if the doctor would tell you that you either stop smoking or they're gonna have to regularly open you up, what would you pick? Would you pick quit smoking? Chances are that you're gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna pick smoking. I like heck man, I'd rather throw out the cigarettes than have them, open up and see what's inside of me. But right, we don't think from that point of perspective. And if you're watching this video, right, look, this is not a video in which I'm encouraging you to stop smoking or I'm telling you stop doing it and blah 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 blah. Look, I'm not your dad, I'm not your mother, I'm not your family member. Look, if you want to smoke, go ahead and smoke. All that I want to do is just bring a little bit more perspective to the situation and maybe, just maybe, get you to think from a different point of view in regards to this. And this is coming from an ex-smoker. No, for roughly 4 years and a half smoking. So that's why I decided to stop. Those are my 3 arguments. The necessity part, that one I decided to put it there because I changed the way I think about it, and that's one of the reasons for which I also decided to quit smoking. Now, having said this, I want to thank you for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a like. It helps the almighty YouTube algorithm, promote this video to more people. Of course, if you find some value on it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as I'm beginning to post more and more, and my goal is to end up posting 1 video a day on things that you like and things can be useful to you. And don't forget to comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's good for you, what's useful, what's not, and what I can do better. And don't be afraid to posting, because I'm not one of those people that is just gonna swear, and push you around and all that. Man, I'm just gonna give you a big heart to leave your reply and take it from there, right? Having said this, I want to thank you for watching. This is Theo, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.